Hello everybody, welcome to something that we decided to just start up right here on the fly. Okay, not really on the fly. Reddies and I decided to, well, I've been wanting to make a new knight on Spirall Knights for quite some time, so to kill two birds with one stone, we decided to turn into a Let's Play. So we have your friendly neighborhood game guy here, we have Reddies, and we have Aura, surprisingly. So here's actually the knight that I typically use. The traveling face, the face that travels 1,000 galaxies. Not even galaxies. So, if you ever want to hit me up on Spirall Knights, you can just find this little face here, and all that jazz. But, we won't be bothering with him for now. We're just going to create a new knight, as it takes its sweet time, and not responds. No, there we go. The Morai Wars have brought us to the brink of extinction. We, the crew of the Skylark, fled to the stars, seeking a source of incredible power, our last hope to save our homeworld. What we discovered was beyond imagination. We discovered Cradle. I didn't know that was the name of this planet, actually. I don't remember a giant yellow ring being around the planet, though. Oh, a giant spaceship. Captain Oslo, the Skylark has identified the source of the powerful energy signature. At last, begin preparations for descent. We must harness this power. I don't know why I'm trying to imitate that voice, even though there really is no voice.
There's some sound. Music.
True. Actually, what is
I don't know what to name myself.
Really? That's the first thing you come up with.
I can't no. All the names I want to say are taken. And I can't put in numbers.
Oh, you can't put... Oh, that's right, you can't put... I think you can put in dashes. Hey look, Spirall Knights, the title screen! Even though we just saw it.
You can't have a game without having the title screen show up twice.
There must be 2 letters.
I mean, Final Fantasy does it all the time.
Touché.
So it's Aura. Okay. AU-Ra.
Really? That worked?
Yeah.
Wow.
Moshi, there's a small bit of conflict going on.
What?
Oh, I'll mention it later, but, you'll see later.
Okay. So, here we have the Knight Creator. You can change your helm, your armor, and your design. I'm going to take... Spiral Round Helm? I'm more partial to the Crescent Helm, so we'll just take that. The armor...
Use WASD to move.
Let's see, Spiral Cuirass, flak jacket. I actually do like that jacket. That's a pretty snazzy jacket. We'll take the jacket because yellow. And the design, let's see, fancy, heavy, military, regal, cool, twisty. Well, obviously yellow's my favorite color, so we're going to take regal. That looks pretty good. Next, accessories. A headband, no thank you. A bolted V, nah. Maid headband, ew. And a helm-mounted display. I think we'll just take none. And second accessory, a plume. Nah. A ribbon, no. A comm unit. Or, ooh, mecha wings. I do believe I'll take this. And now height. I'm fairly, not so short, but I'm tall. I'm fairly tall. Color of the eyes. Oh no, shape of the eyes. Normal, almond, determined, happy. That's too happy. I will take almond eyes. And my personal color will naturally be yellow.
Take that, Jelly.
And my name. We'll probably just do the motion. Available. Excellent.
Oh, my health is
Let's
at
get
max.
started. So, you're probably wondering, what is Spirall Knights anyway? A pretty fun, cute, colorful RPG made by our friendly neighborhood hedgehog, Sega. I don't know where I was going with that.
Oh, I have a proto gun.
So, at first look, this game may not seem that big, but trust me. I actually thought that years ago when I first played the game. Like, wow, there's not much to this game. But after coming back some years later and really getting into it, you would not believe the amount of depth put into this game. The accessories, the different weapons, is stupid. But we'll get into that later. So first off, WASD to move, if you chose that layout. I had chosen my layout previously upon, start with the other night. We have Rendon here. Apparently, something has happened. We've just hit the surface of Cradle, and Rendon is north of our position. So we'll head up to him. You attack using left mouse. Again, if you chose this, movement layout. Here we have some slimes. We'll just take a couple swipes at them with our sword. I'll get more into combat details later, once we've met up with Reddies and Aura. To switch weapons, you can press spacebar or scroll with the mouse wheel. We also have a proto gun, aside from our usual just little proto sword.
Pew 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 pew.
Hearts to heal ourselves.
I hope maybe people haven't realized yet, but this format is almost like the Legend of the Four Swords for Zelda.
That is true. You've got some chromalists. Oh, and a lot of the enemies you'll see at this time of year are wearing Santa hats, since it's Christmas and such.
Oh, okay, so that's why.
Yeah, I noticed this, I think the other day, like 2 days ago. All the enemies have Christmas hats on now, so that's cute. Ah yes, these are explosives. You're not going to want to hit those directly with your sword. Hello, Rendon. I've established a common link with knights that have formed a rescue camp up ahead. If you head north, you should eventually reach it. I'm going to stay here for now and locate any other knights that have crashed in the area. I'll meet you at the rescue camp before sunset. And should you encounter anything really dangerous, press the right mouse to use your shield. Ah, that's right, I forgot about the shield. Your shield is your best friend, guys. Use it. Trust me. It's a lifesaver.
I think the Proto Shield doesn't do this advanced technique yet, but...
What advanced technique?
The pushing or bumping enemies away.
I'm not sure. Well, I guess I can start getting some slightly more advanced combat details.
Whoa!
First off, obviously, hold right mouse in order to block. Oh wait, hold up, looks like the rescue camp's here. Well, look at these guys all suited up with some tier 2 or tier 3 armor. Oh, that guy has a blitz needle.
Ooh, too bad it kinda...
You're probably wondering, what the deuce is a blitz needle? We'll get into that much later. And here we have some gun puppies. And, whoa, that's a lumber. That's a really big lumber. So let's take out these gun puppies first.
I'm already on rescue too. I think I'm too far ahead. GG Nori.
We'll just take some pot shots at him. Now, you probably noticed that it says his weakness is elemental. Yet again, we'll get into that later. There's a lot of combat statistics that we'll be talking about in future episodes. We'll get up close and take a couple pot shots at him with our sword. We'll just keep swinging at him, and eventually he should fall. There we go. And there are just random explosions everywhere. Alright. So I guess while we're on our way up, oh actually no, I think we've reached the, oh yep, we've reached the rescue camp. Okay. Now, once you finish a level, all the heat you gained will go into your equipment. Heat are the little orange dots that you find on the ground. These are basically experience for your weapons and your gear. As it says here, heat levels up your weapons and gear and makes them stronger. So you'll want to collect as much heat as you can. Trust me, you'll need a lot of it. So here we should be able to meet up with Reddy's and Laura, I would presume. Greta. Let's see. Looks like something's going down. The camp has lost power and the sun is setting soon. Lost recruits. Channel some power to rescue camp. Set up a defensive perimeter. An ancient generator investigated. Yada yada yada. So we'll have to meet up with Ren. So, oh, here's Aura.
Oh, can I dance?
I don't know. I think there's a command to dance. I think just type /dance. And it, like, says that you have the urge to dance.
Fortunately, there will be some missions we won't join up for.
True.
Those are because solo man required. And I think the first level is a primary example of it.
Wait, Reddy's, are you here at the rescue camp?
What? I'll be going there shortly.
Alright, so I suppose we'll wait here for a little bit and start explaining a couple of things. Now, oh wait, I can't explain any combat statistics here because we can't, fight. This is a... No. I want to talk to the Forge Knight. I want to... Sir, thank you. So, this is the Forge Knight. The Forge Knights will...
Why can none of y'all make a shot?
I'll skip off this, because I can just explain that. Once again, things I will explain. Okay. So, going to the Forge Knight, or you don't even need to go to the Forge Knight, you could just click this down here, we'll open up the Forge. The Forge is where you will take all the heat that you've used to level up your gear and weapons, and you will use fire crystals in order to upgrade them to their next level. Now, unfortunately, we don't have any fire crystals at the moment, so we can't upgrade anything. For the time being, even if you get some fire crystals, I don't suggest putting them... Well, actually, no. That won't matter. Cracked fire crystals are only for Star Zero equipment. Speaking of which, I should probably start explaining these stars. As you'll notice, there are 5 stars. Or 6, rather. 0-star equipment counts. Then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and obviously 5. The higher a star the equipment, obviously, the better it is, and the stronger it is. However, a higher star equipment requires better crystals in order to upgrade them. There's cracked... I actually don't remember the ones after that. I know there's warm, which is star 2, glowing, which is star 3, shining, which is star 4, and radiant, which is star 5. I do not remember star 1 crystals. Do you remember them, Reddy's?
No. Those are very underused late games.
Oh, right. I guess you're Rodriguez.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
I'm surprised that name has not been taken yet.
Quite a simple name it is, actually.
And it's actually the main name for me.
Now, if you press I, you can open up your inventory and see everything you've got. Your swords, handguns, your helmet, and your armor. There are other swords and guns that you can get later in the game. You also notice bomb here. Yes, there are bombs. But once again, we will get into that at a later time. But for the time being, we will go find Rendon, who is right here in front of us. He'll be talking to us about our missions in the activity bar, which I will explain to you. Blah blah blah, me blah 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 me. And we're talking to him. We get a couple things. We get 15 cracked fire crystals, which are nice, and 5 sparks of life. 5 sparks of life are basically your revives. In a dungeon, you have 2 lives basically. Once you die the first time, well. Once you die the first time, then you're not down for good, but you will be revived. If you die second time, though, that's it. Unless you have a spark of life, you can't continue on. So it's nice to have some spark of lives handy, or just make sure you don't die. Now we have the missions log in our activities guide. Here, well, there are 4 different types of missions. Only 2 are available. The expansion pack is something that you would have to buy, which I actually bought on my other account, but we'll do that at a much later time for a separate video. For now, rank. Basically, main story arc of the game. You're going to want to be doing these. So for the first couple of missions, we actually won't be able to join up with Reddy's anymore, which is unfortunate.
You
But-
sure? It says you can make a party.
Oh, really? I thought, I guess we could see. I'll start a party and we'll get started.
Mushy, did you say the expansion pack carries over to other accounts?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the expansion pack is like, what, $15?
5.
5? Okay. So, actually here, I think we might be able to, we'll see. You can press F6 to open up your Friends tab, or just click on it here. And, oh yeah, I can invite you to.
And yeah. We'll need... Okay.
So, the lobbies for missions won't typically look like this. It'll only look like this for the first, couple of missions. This is the Arsenal station where you can go to before a mission starts to upgrade your items or swap around your gear. Because once you start a dungeon, you are not able to swap out your gear, except for once you spawn in. There will be a little spawn area with a gate that keeps you from going out. Once you leave that gate, you can't walk back in. So make sure you've got all your stuff set up beforehand. Now, we've got some crap fire crystals, and we're definitely not going to need them late game, so we can just use them here. Now, we don't need to worry about spending extra crystals here, because the lower level crystals will usually have a 100% guaranteed chance to forge. This may not sound like a big deal. Oh, it's not a 100% chance. Trust me. Late game, you are going to want to make sure you have enough crystals to make it 100%. You don't want to take the risk that the forge fails. Crystals at higher ranks become very, very rare. Now here are the bonuses that you can actually get. You can get extra heat from the item permanently, or if you put in 2 crystals, you can instantly skip to level 3. There's no difference between mid and max, so you might as well just go mid with this. So, we'll just pop that in. Get level 2. Now, we can't level the sword up again because we need to fill it up with heat. So, I guess we'll just put some of these crystals into the gun. Bada bing, bada boom. Achieve level 2. And we'll pop them into the rest.
Okay, I just leveled up my sword and my gun.
I hear 2 auras. Oh wait, that's right. The mic. Oh, we got a double level up on the helm, which is interesting.
You can mute it if you feel like it, which
Yeah.
I recommend.
And we'll load the shield. Oh, we got a heat bonus and a double level up on our shield. Very interesting. Okay. Oh, actually, I forgot to mention the charge attacks. If you hold down the left mouse button, you can, well, charge up your weapon. A pretty nice attack. Pretty pitiful for 0-star items, though. We'll be getting some much bigger, better charge attacks later in the game.
Yeah.
Trust me, you'll see what we're going to get into. This is part of what I was talking about before when I said it doesn't look like there's so much to this game when it just meets the eye, but things get pretty interesting later on. On to the ancient generator.
It's interesting that I'm green in this playthrough. I like this color green. It's not.
I'll be right back real quickly. Alright, ready then.
Alright, the readies is in. So, let's get moving. Oh, 2 advanced techniques I need to tell you about. First off, the shield hop. If you hold shift and right click, shift is default to your the shield action button, you will do a hop. And if you press shield and left click, you will, actually no, I think it's just press shift. Oh no, okay, shift and left click, you'll do a shield charge. This will knock back and stun any enemies that you hit for a brief moment, but it will use up half of your shield gauge, so do be careful about using it. Once your shield gauge runs out, it's broken, and you won't be able to use it for a bit. So use it sparingly. Another advanced technique. It's usually good, when you're using a sword or a gun, take 1 or 2 swipes or shots, and then shield. The reason for this, if I shoot 3 times in a row, I'll need to reload. And reloading in the middle of a big fight can be dangerous, actually. So it's better to take 2 shots, shield, 2 shots, shield, which actually gets you more damage in the end, and still keeps you safe, because the... Oh.
That's interesting.
Sorry about that. Okay. As I was saying, 2 shots and shielding, or 2 swipes and shielding, can keep you safe from any enemies that may get up on your face. This door is locked. We'll need to go get that key. We'll shoot that and pick up the Oh. Oh, not really. The dust bunnies are here too. I can't stand these dust bunnies. I just hate the noise that they make. Just we got
Chameleons.
some heart crates, even though none of us have taken a single hit yet.
Perfect. Don't touch that nuke.
Throw the nuke at ore? Okay. Aw, I missed.
Oh my god, that explosion radius sucks.
Oh, that didn't hurt him.
No, friendly fire is not on in this game, so you don't have to worry about you killing your teammates.
So let's pop this
However,
key in.
there is this thing as exploding teammates with other boxes.
This is where guns come in handy. Swordsmen are unable to, take out enemies from such large distances.
Depends on the weapon.
Touche.
But naturally, gunslingers can just do it faster.
These are party
buttons.
switches. These are party switches. Everyone in your party will need to be standing on it in order for you to continue. So, and even then, you'll want to be traveling in groups usually. Sometimes you can split. Why did I do that? Yeah, could have just done that. Now, sometimes you may want to split up in order to cover more ground, but for the most part, you'll want to travel in groups. And if it's a full party of 4, then you won't need to worry about that, because you'll always be in at least a group of 2.
Also, reminder: the more people you have, the more health an enemy has. So, a full party would normally make the enemies have more health and compensate for the 4 people in the same group.
That is true. However, the more people that are in a party, the more rewards you are likely to get, as well as on higher difficulties. There are 3 difficulties that you can set the dungeon to be before you go into it: normal, advanced, or elite. If you're doing a run on your own, I suggest doing it on. Ooh, that's weird. If you're doing a run on your own, I don't suggest doing it on elite, because that can be a bit dangerous. I probably shouldn't have stepped on that switch.
You shouldn't have. You
Now,
need to continue. Ow! I took some damage.
Now, as you'll notice, swords are stronger than guns. However, guns have the bonus of being able to stay back and take pot shots, whereas swords put you right up in the fray. Let's see.
I know this boss.
The battle pod. And an interesting boss. You fight it a couple of times. Also, don't do what Or just did. Never swing your sword at an explosive crate. Hey, look, it's this gremlin that we never see after the first couple of levels. What was his name? Gasback? Razback? Razwog. Close enough.
It's Ziggs!
Close.
Oh, I'm sorry. You were expecting some laughs. Thank you.
Yeah,
Too bad.
Welcome.
And here we have our first mini-boss, the Battle Pod.
I call artillery strike.
Now you'll want to watch out for the little shots it shoots, as well as the artillery strike I just called in. Wait until the shield is down.
I think, and don't take hits like Aura does.
Shield's taking a while to go down.
I think we have to. I don't.
Do we have to hit it?
Yeah.
Oh, you do have to hit it. And you might as well just swing line with your sword. And there we go. 3 people can make quick work of that.
That's the great thing about parties. You make quick work of bosses.
Indeed.
Despite the fact. Oh.
Ziggs, please.
So it seems that Zig... We're just going to call him Ziggs now. Because now I can't unsee that.
Ziggs, no.
And we've got whatever this is. Mysterious object.
Why does Aura get it?
Yes.
Oh, these are your prize boxes that are usually in the end of a level.
Always break open prize boxes. Typical of any RPG.
So I'm not even in it.
Yes, you are.
Am I? Am I?
Yes, you are.
Am
Kinda have an
I?
artifact.
Oh, I can use. I can level up my sword again.
It looks like
Yeah.
Reddy's got a couple more crowns than I did. I'm upset now.
To be fair, the itemization drop can be really random even if you have a party.
True. Some people can come out with rewards that you yourself probably never even picked up once in that.
Back then, it used to be whoever found the item first and took it, got it first. Which kind of sucked in a party, because it would be like, woo, Eternal Orb! Oh wait, only one of us can get it.
They're probably wondering what is an Eternal Orb, Reddy's. We haven't even. Yeah, we'll just talk about that later then. So here we get our rewards: some cracked fire crystals and a Vita suit, a piece of equipment that gives us some
Increases slight health max capacity.
by 1. So it's something. Now we will not continue on to the next mission yet. We will stop here for now. But next time on Spirall Nights, we will continue and make our first contact with whoever that woman is.